Lord was speaking about was homosexuality and anal sex. It's a very strange topic to be hearing very early in the morning on a Wednesday morning. However, that is what the Lord was speaking about. And the Lord was so angry about this thing, but it was not the surging anger that he sometimes brings with it. It was this calm anger that most of us know someone has already taken certain decisions. And now from this point onward, there will simply be consequences. And the Lord was saying that it is absolutely unacceptable for any human being to have sexual relations in their backside. It doesn't matter if you are a gay man. It doesn't matter if you are a straight man. It doesn't matter if you are a down low man, which is the hybrid of the gay and the straight man. It doesn't matter if you are a female who is gay or a female who is not gay and doing it to appear risque and avant-garde with your partner to impress him that you're the girl who goes beyond the norm. It doesn't matter on what platform and for what reason you are doing this, whether because you are a swinger, you are bi, you are exploring, you are anything. The Lord says that it is absolutely unacceptable and it is a biblically based abominable practice that will be judged. And the Lord says that people who continue this, you will either be struck with some kind of plague-like illness that is going to involve worms back there, and you will be tormented by it. He also says that people will be exposed for doing this. And as you can see, what the news headlines are covering right now, one of the mightiest gatekeepers in America is falling, jumping on jets and all that. It's like the white Bronco all over again. And yet these things were covered in 2022. In 2022, I've always said this, between June and September, some of the most harrowing months that I've had here on the Master's Voice Prophecy blog, because that is the time that I was covering the series that is known as the Sodomy Ritual. The Sodomy Ritual Part 1, the Sodomy Ritual Part 2, the Sodomy Ritual Part 3, the Dirt of Hollywood Part 1, the Dirt of Hollywood Part 2. Those were the times where I was naming the names. Jennifer Lawrence and Madonna and Britney and Christina Aguilera and Justin Timberlake and Kevin Hart and Will Smith and Beyonce Knowles and Jay-Z and P. Diddy and Cassie. That was the time when I was naming the names. That was the time when the insults were flying fast and free. That God does not care about this thing. How on earth would God not care about what he says is a destructive and a soul-destroying practice that creates a shattered psyche and a mind slave? Why would God not care about young people being raped when God is the one who was saying that when these young children converge upon Hollywood and the music industry from all over the country, I was saying that I would see these children arriving, young people, maybe lower 20s or maybe even teens, arriving with so much hope in their heart, with a dream and actual talent. And I said they had this brightness of the sun shining in their hearts, but they didn't know that they were coming to a place where they would be ringed around with predators. Even these gatekeepers had to pay their dues. You're looking at these men like Jay-Z and Puff Daddy walking around and looking so high and so mighty now, and do you not know that someone bent them over for the power that they have now? Accused of slandering famous people, as if famous people are above slander.